And finally, we have wrapped up April, the final episode being the 27th. So it's time again to talk about and describe what happened in April and how we'd rank the month. So, where do we start? Obviously, we continued the Lily Slater teenage pregnancy arc. This month continued as they realized, they revealed that the child is going to be a baby girl, meaning there's going to be a new Slater kid on the square, a new Slater woman. So everybody will get scared. How have you been finding the Lily Slater teenage pregnancy storyline so far?
Not much I can say about it. I don't really care for it, to be honest. It's just a 12-year-old being pregnant. The only people who are happy with that are pedophiles.
Well, yeah, not really going to add to it. It's not really... It's in the list because it has continued, and it obviously will do until whenever the baby's born. And even after when the baby's born. So, obviously, it's still a bit weird, but they're somewhat working around the fact that it's weird. And it's kind of... There have been some bits that have been wholesome. But this has also led into the continuation of Stacey Slater's cost of living struggle, these scenes with Shifty Shiv, and also Stacey starting an OnlyFans, also known as Secret Cam. Once again, weird storyline, don't you think, Biggie?
Very weird storyline, but I just love it. Because it's funny, she gets her baps out at the bath machine, and then she goes home and takes out her baps. So she's, doing double baps.
So a bunch of men can bat the nights away? Or women?
All women, yeah. Or trans, or in between.
Or they, them. We all here. Yeah, it's kind of, it was a bit of a groan, really, when they announced this. Like, oh, you're taking the piss, really. Like, I don't know about you, but it's the times where EastEnders kind of tries to be a little bit more relevant, and it's just like, God, lads. Like, you start mentioning TikTok, I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ, I'm too old for this nonsense. Like, you're bringing a gender reveal party, and I'm like, I get it, makes sense, but for fuck's sake, why? But, I mean, they haven't really done much with it so far. She just took her top off, and I think that was all we saw. Carrying this forward, we had Sam Mitchell's temporary exit, which I think probably have a little bit more to say about this one. What do you reckon, Piggy?
It was a good exit. Not much happened. She just left. We were sad. We got over it. She'll be back. We don't know when she'll be back, but she'll be back.
Probably when the baby.
That's all I can say.
Yeah, it was kind of bittersweet to see Sam go, because ultimately she's braved the storm, and they actually gave her some friends to talk to. She kind of exposed the fact that as much as she tries, she doesn't really feel good enough. And it was a really human element. It was a pretty good to see. They've definitely done Sam some favors in terms of the writing. She's always good for a good quip or a one-liner. So it's been a pretty fun time, but yeah, unfortunately she's gone. But like Piggy said, it's only temporary. So she'll be back when the baby's born, probably. I suppose, and the others that kind of coincide. Obviously, Kim crashed the yellow Beetle with Denzel in the car, leading for Denzel to be hospitalized, and then a bit of a massive rift in Kim and Denzel's Kim and Howie's relationship, and it's been playing out as Howie is still living in her house with a face like a slapped ass, eating her food. You're taking the piss, Howie.
at that note in the Watching Walford notes, I just meant you're complaining about her, but you're sleeping in her bed. You're using her bathroom, her utilities, and then you come downstairs, drink her water, and eat her food. But you complain about her.
Yeah.
Make it make sense.
Well, it's just like just talk to each other. Like, come on, stop. There reaches a point. You've been living there for 2 weeks and you're not talking, but you're still using all her shit. Fucking sort it out or get out, man. Like, I get it, you know, you don't wanna uproot Denzel, but like, you're living there rent free. Sort it out, Howie. And they did actually sort it out a little bit, so hopefully less of the face like a slapped ass. And this also led to the reveal of Denise and Ravi's affair, which culminated with Jack getting boffed in the back of the neck as he tried to fight Ravi, but he's not a spring chicken anymore, so got absolutely twatted. And it's just explosive. It's kind of thrown that family through a loop. They're all struggling to handle it and not really having a good time together. How do we find the explosive reveal of the affair? Thought it was fantastic stuff.
I thought it was the best stuff EastEnders has done this year. Not much to say though. It's just been explosive. I'm looking forward to the second reveal. That will happen in May, hopefully.
Which reveal?
When Reese is gonna be throwing a birthday party, and Sonia is like, "Oh, it's for me," and then he's like, "No, it's for King Charles."
Yeah, that's a double cross now. Yeah, it was what EastEnders had been really building to through the bulk of the year. The Ravi Denise affair was exciting. It was like, will they, won't they? There's a lot of tension here. And then she fell back, and that's fair enough. But then it just went into absolute chaos. It was great stuff. It was classic EastEnders, like, just drama. Like, I was watching it, I was like, I had the adrenaline pump. I'm like, yes, what we've been fucking waiting for.
Adrenaline in soul.
Yeah, it was great. But this also culminated in Amy Mitchell's mental health struggles, which also had Roxy come back for an episode. Said it in the other bonus video, but bring her back. I think the Amy Mitchell mental health, you can understand why they wanted to recast from the previous actress, because they went from an actress who seemed and acted 12 to now an actress who can actually portray this with a degree of like severity, and the actress has been doing a fantastic job of struggling, and it's been pretty hard to see, but that means we actually care about the character, which I would have never expected. How have you found it, Piggy?
I found it pretty well. They are showcasing mental health seriously. They're not like what they would probably do in the 90s, where they'd be like, laugh at him, he has mental health issues, laugh at him, or Tories laugh at him, like they would in the 90s. They're actually dealing with it head on.
Yeah.
And they're not just going, she has mental health issues, she cuts herself, let's move on, she can die in a hedge. They're actually like, we'll sit you down, we'll talk about the things that make you upset, and we'll deal with it.
I think it's also the way they've handled it is that they've kind of decided that it's obviously not something that's just gonna go away. You know, she's struggling for a reason. She's got abandonment issues. She thinks everybody's gonna leave because of her. It's obviously, it's not gonna wrap up in 2 weeks and go, well, I just took these bloody pills and now I'm feeling fantastic. It's like, well, there's a bit more to it than that, isn't there? Yeah, has anything else happened in the month of April?
Reese has revealed that he has a wife. Did not happen in April.
Very true, very true.
My poor boy. They're what's the word? They're killing my boy. A beautiful boy.
Yeah, obviously going to be some drama there. Probably there'll be more to it than not. But yeah, that has been us talking through April of 2023. Probably the best month of EastEnders so far.
Probably, yeah, probably.
Yeah, so that's pretty high accolade. January was meh. It was interesting after the first week. February was... it was good because of that 38th anniversary week, but March was cheeks. So, you know, we're going up and up. But anyways, I've been Ash from Watching Walford, and I've been joined by Piggy.
Shalom.
And yeah, thank you for watching. What did you think of April? Did you enjoy it as much as we did? Comment in the comment section down below, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.